For this run, we'll be doing a draft. The orbs that I got given were very interesting. I think that I'm gonna either want. Oh, okay. These are actually both pretty good. Yeah, the deck is kind of weird. Upgrading sounds like what I might be trying to do because once you see the deck, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But Complex Core is just a very nice damage boost, and it helps with my rare roll. So 2 common, 3 uncommon, 1 rare, and this is what we got. So we'll be following normal rules, but I don't know how well this is going to just dodge the crit there. Oh my god, I don't know how well this is going to go. At least the Bramble can, I guess, do something against the boss, but against some elites. But this feels reasonably spooky. Yeah, we also have an Omegle, which is kind of funny because this is technically the first custom draft run where I'll actually be able to use it. It has Overflow, which does not do anything there because it doesn't do anything. That looks pretty force. Mole. I'm not really too worried about Mole. I think we should be fine. Let's just try and head down there. Can't take any of these. So yeah, we know the deal. We're not allowed to add any other orbs to our deck. Remove any of the orbs that we started off with. I think Navigation Flash might upload. In addition to that, though, we can only make upgrades randomly, and they can only be of the orbs that we started with. So it makes upgrading a whole lot harder because obviously with this deck, there's a few orbs that I would very much love to have upgraded because they have decent upgrades. Like Swordhook might be handy after I see the boss passive Reorganizer has just +1/+2 upgrades. It's not bad, that kind of thing. But yeah, because it's not choice upgrades, it is a whole lot more unfortunate because yeah, it turns out being able to control what upgrades you get is just much better for your deck overall. Okay, we can work with this. I really don't think Refurbisher is a good orbital, but it is not that we're going to be having to use this run, that's for sure, because yeah, I really don't think it's going to do much. Does it convert? Not. It does not convert the first yet. That is unfortunate. My shot right there was kind of banking on the fact that it converted the first. Very decent stuff. It was just a solid shot. And the nice part about getting all this upgrade going is that it means when I downgrade the pegs, it's not really having that much of an effect. Because I'm going to be honest, I do need them upgraded. It's only 1 damage though still, which is very lovely. Especially since I haven't been burning my health due to the Bramble. I want to deal damage. It's the big problem with upgrades, the Refurbisher. Because you just generally want to be dealing damage. And as it turns out, when the upgrading peg can't actually do damage, it means you have to look in other directions for that. I should have definitely shot that at a bomb, by the way. It's fine. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. 100 cash, not bad. Could certainly be better Prime Slime. That is definitely the kind of passive we need to carry this run, I think. I'm very worried about what my A3 is going to look like. If I'm missing on my boss passives, this is going to be very, very unfortunate. Because I'm not sure that these orbs have it in them to get all the way. Let's swap around the order a tiny bit. It means I'm taking some health loss, but potentially less than what I would otherwise. Yep, sink some absolutely massive damage into him right now. Sounds good. Man, it's such a good passive. Actually, just such a good passive. Without shot was insane. But then you get shuffling, perfect. We got a refresh actually. Pretty insane, huh? That's a Refurbisher, deals no damage. Our pass on deals no damage. As I said, our pass on deals no damage. Wow. That was much cleaner than I expected, to be honest. We actually healed. I would love to pick up an Orbs team, I'm going to be honest. Orbs team is just so far. Oh my, what? Look, as much as the other one is like super insane, and I probably should have taken it. Yeah, we just kind of got that, huh? Well, I wasn't expecting that. I guess the common orb is the best orb in our deck now. By a very long shot, especially with this. I don't really care about removing, because I only have one. Yeah. Look, I do plan on actually shooting the Refurbisher quite a few times this run, but at least for the early part, I don't think I will be. It's just not that good. This is just going to be lovely. Should be able to reshuffle a crit onto the board somewhere where I can hit it, or maybe not. Damn it. Lovely stuff, and then we can do a little bit of overflow magic to finish him off. Wow, that was way smoother than it had any right to be, I'm going to be honest. Refreshive is not bad, especially when you combine it with Refilibuster. One more crit. Holy. I mean, look, I'm just going to take it, and then we'll also take this. And now let's just start chucking some upgrades onto my deck. Sure, I can work with this. Because it certainly would be nice to have this Reorganizer a bit higher level, just so I'm getting absolutely maximum value out of it every time I shoot it. Alright, really good stuff. Very clean. Unfortunately, this last shot is just boring because I'm not shooting a Bramble. I do full heal though, so it is technically fine, but... Jesus. So good. Alright, 1 and 7, 5. What is the 5th orb? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, can I not count? This is 6. Let's try that again. 1 and 6. 6. Credible. I actually do kind of like the credible upgrade. Yes, it is only +1 crit damage every time, but I think it's actually pretty decent. We're playing Spinner, we really want to be critting. That being said, Reorganizer does give us pretty incredible critting powers. I'm not really getting that much by shooting these, are they? Yeah, it's just not doing much. Luckily this is a 4-7, like, should be pretty decent. Okay, I say that classifies as pretty decent, wouldn't you? Oh, and it stops his move. So is he slapping me every time now? I don't think he is, right? Well, clearly not, because he's basically... He is. Oh wow, that is way spookier than I thought. Gramble's just actually negative. Well, that's unfortunate. But maybe you can do stuff. Tender Cactus. So I think the Tender Cactus has absolutely incredible synergy with Omega Orb. I think that's really quite cool. Tender Cactus. I don't know, I like it just in general and all around. Problem is, it kind of just completely nullifies the point of Refurbish from Sport, which I'm not too happy about, to be perfectly honest. I don't know which way to go, and the problem is this is just so nice as well. I just really don't want to upgrade to my Omega actually. Kind of like it where it's at. Don't need to get it further downgrading. Oh, it's only -2 at the maximum level? And what are the upgrades? Just normal +1/+2. That's actually not near as bad as I thought. I mean, I guess I'll just take Constricting Chains then, unfortunately. Like, Tender Cactus, unfortunately, it just deletes 2 orbs from my deck, basically. I've just got 2 really bad orbs in my deck. So I just don't want to take it. It is a shame. I'm not taking that? I am taking that, right? Sure, let's just get some upgrading going. Yeah, I'm not taking... I don't know, neither option is really that good, but I guess I'll be taking it. Yep, okay. That's kind of the reason why I was considering Tender Cactus, because this is with the 0.5 times damage decrease. Like, yeah, I deal a lot of damage, huh? Probably partially also due to the upgrading going on though. Also, I guess it has really good synergy with like Prime Slime and stuff. Alright, let's see what the events can give me. An upgrade? Sure. No, I don't need the upgrade. I want to see what the events give me first before I commit to anything like an upgrade. I'm just gonna do that shot, which is not going to go the way I want it to. That's fine. A really good shot for the first shot. Great stuff, to be honest. Getting some more upgrades on this water would be nice. Honestly, Amigo is nowhere near as bad as I initially considered. It also actually has the setup now with Cactus, for when you hit a Cactus as your boss passive, which I think is actually reasonably valuable. I'll actually be considering this all more, I think. I think it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't really properly consider just how high the damage is on it, and it has overflow. Like, sure, don't get me wrong. Oh, I can't. I'll remove the Swaddle because it's common, and I should be able to find it again. But that's really silly. Really unfortunate. So top priority is going to be finding that sword orb again. This... I wanted House of Slime, I didn't know how to get it though. Should be fine. No crit. Okay, thanks. No damage. Although you can still get the kill. And in fact you managed to. Very impressive stuff. Let's get some temp crits going. Ooh, I know... Oh wait. Yeah, no, I'm not playing the right class stroke, but if I can get some of the cool crit stuff, that would actually be pretty amazing. Yeah, and this all has overflow. I kind of do want the Bramble upgraded as well, because having overflow on it might be nice. I don't know. I don't really like the orb still, but having overflow on it might indeed be nice. There we go. I got it back. Look at me. Like, I don't want it back, to be clear, but... so do I get to choose this? I probably don't. 6. Oh, there you go, Swortle. Welcome back, Swortle. Is Constricting Chains going to allow me to get my passive? Probably not. Unfortunate. Oh, you can just hit some bombs, actually. At this point, hitting the bombs should just absolutely... Not quite. I need to hit one more refresh. Oh my god. Who died? Oh, it was the mage. Perfect. The mage died and that granted me my +1 refresh that I said I needed. Cool. I have House of Slime. Count for crits. Ooh, that is spicy. I love it. Yeah, I don't know how to get that with the stuff I've bought. Let's see what you can do. Should be pretty nice here. I'd say that classifies as pretty nice, to be honest. One more refresh if you'd be so kind, thank you. Yeah, that was pretty solid, eh? Jesus, man. This is such a powerful orb. Hey, you can... That change is so cool, I love that change. It's actually awesome. Super boots mean we can just greed as much as possible as well. Not that I'm trying to, but it's not like I can really aim my way through. I've got Constricting Chains after all. It does make aiming a whole lot harder. Should be a pretty damn solid shot. Oh, I have Refresher Course as well. That explains why it went so nuts so fast. Refresher Course only granting me crit scaling? Thank you. I appreciate it. Kinda crazy, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, I'm not shooting it. If I get another Molly passive, I think it'd be pretty decent, but... Tempting. Oh, without it, I really don't want it. Hero's Backpack, yeah, right. I don't want to be able to get use out of Hero's Backpack, but I might end up being forced to. One extra crit is pretty insane, and let's see what Blossom Fighting is. Okay. I would actually pick this up against the Spinception one. Imagination? Sure, I'll shoot this first. I think it's just going to be some mildly good upgrades. It was really incredibly bad though, I'm gonna be honest. That was just not impressive. Fine to do some downgrading though. Doesn't really affect me too much. I think we can heal up. Seems reasonably easy, right? I've got to actually get better aiming when he actually confuses me. Let's get my scaling going because I'm just duplicating so many refreshes every time that happens. I don't really need to shoot this, and I probably shouldn't be shooting it, but I will shoot it anyway. I find it so crazy that we actually found the plot. That is wild. I was not expecting that, to say the least. Did I just kill him with Bramble? That's awesome. See ya. Alright, lovely stuff. I will chuck another upgrade onto my deck. It's position number 4. Incredible. I don't hate it. Glorious Suffering. Oh, we did kind of ask for it, eh? Glorious Suffering... I mean, we all know there's only really one option. Actually, honestly, I feel like all of these are at least decent. Trying to convince myself... You know what? I really like how interesting Reforbisher becomes when I take this. Which is silly that I have to get both of these boss passes, which are both insane, to make Reforbisher actually feel good, but I That's just how it is for me. Nice. Just dead before he even reaches them. But this fight was over exceptionally fast. The scaling I'm getting off of refresh course is proving to be, yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. So I could just go far right. In fact, I like the sound of far right. So let's do that. In which case, 1 and 5 now. 5. Sword Orb is actually very spooky now, honestly. There's a lot of upgrading going on, and it can deal damage. I'll pass on the Amigo. Let's see how much upgrading I can get on the Refurbisher. It's pretty pathetic still. I'm not surprised. Whereas Sword Orb, yep, okay. Sword Orb was a common one, by the way. 1 and 4, 4. Okay, Refurbisher. Now's your time to shine. Prove that you truly are worth it. If it does prove that it's worth it this run, I will actually be picking it up in a later run, but kind of doubt that's going to be happening, I'm going to be honest. I know how rude of me to say, but it is what it is. Let's see what you can do. I'm not impressed with that shot or that shot, so I'll take this shot. Okay, that was pretty pathetic, I'm going to be honest. Is it a bomb? That should be a bomb hit, perfect. That just cleans everything up, basically. Bramble still could be pretty amazing against some elites. Chuck out another upgrade. It's now 1 and 3, right? Yeah, 1 and 3. Well, let's see what we get. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with any of these. I really want my level 3 Shuffle Orb. I'm quite sad that I haven't gotten it already. Just how this goes, though, I guess. Great shot, by the way. Probably should have shot differently. Oh, this is just going to drain me a bit, isn't it? Alright, go, Refurbisher, go. Jesus, man. Absolutely draining me. Great stuff. Let's finish it up. I need a cookie, that's what I need. We'll do another upgrade, 1 and 3, yet again. 2, again. Okay. I'm not sure about how good that is, I'm gonna be honest. Betsy's Hedge is pretty useless. Aliens what? Just to check, I don't... Yeah, I thought so. Unfortunately, I just have to take that. I don't know if I can do this. Let's do this. 3. 1 and 2 now. 2. I've got to be joking. Well, I don't need to randomly generate this anymore. Probably not worth it for like the end upgrades there, but it's whatever. As long as I go right, I'm happy. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, now I'm going to the shop. Being able to upgrade these pegs is so funny. Like, obviously it doesn't matter for this map, but it is a pretty decently big deal for the other map. I guess I'll try and claim a cookie. Cookie would be exceptionally nice to get. Would basically just grant me a free win. I am fine with that. I do not require more of those orbs. That is, orbs that make me lose health on firing them. Specifically 2 health. Always check behind the waterfall. Refresh was to trigger the crit. Well, I don't think we had enough crit triggering, so that's truly amazing. Strange. Yeah, right, okay. Hey, look, man, I'll take it. It's a pretty good passive for us to get, eh? This should be a pretty amazing shot, eh? Holy. So many damage procs. How much upgrading? Wow. The peg's dealing so much damage. Our Bramble has overflow now? Perfect. Oh, we're full health. What even happened? I don't know, but we certainly just healed to full. 3 Bramble, it's not bad. Overflow is actually decent as well against the boss that we're fighting. And as it turns out, in some of the fights beforehand as well. Simply doing stuff. This is actually kind of crazy how much proccing we've got going on. I love it. I mean, maybe the Amigo isn't that bad. With how much upgrading we've got going on, I'm pretty inclined to say so. But there are some orbs in my deck which are pretty clearly ever so slightly better, right? Only ever so slightly. I'll just get some upgrading going. I really don't expect this orb to do much. Yeah. But maybe it sets up for an immediate kill with this guy. Okay, wow. 6 Bramble, that is pretty disgusting. You're just frozen in place forever and ever. Alrighty. Well, I'm feeling much more confident about the Area 3 boss fight, I'm going to be honest. All it took was some slight high rolling, right? I did not take it, so it is mildly unfortunate. Holy. You know, with -2, -3, and half damage, I didn't really expect to get much damage for this first shot. That was before he's now on 1400 health. And then we proceed to get this as our second shot, which is not the craziest for sure, but yeah. It's not the craziest because we lost some pegs along the way, but it still managed to do all of that. And just completely... 77? Am I missing some? Oh. Yeah, right, because you're totally not going to hit a crit, right? Totally. I was wondering how it was 77. Because that's just a pretty ridiculous number, but yeah, no, that checks out. Okay. So what do I think about this? Wait, you're alive? 403? How are you still alive, Mouse? Well, I'll let you live one more turn. That way I can give... Oh. Deals no damage, am I right? So what do I think of before Wisher? Look, I'm going to be honest, when you're shooting 6 or 4 wishes per shot, it's a whole lot better. Like, I was shooting, I was actually decently setting up the next shot. The problem is, if you're shooting 6 or an orb, I mean, there are a few better orbs you can choose from, like, Swirl. I'm pretty sure that, like, halving the peck upgrading for deals damage is worth it. This is common, by the way. That's just so sad. Yeah. Reorganizes the common orb, and it was also definitely the best orb in my deck by a million miles this run. It was actually just so insane with what it was achieving because I had Shuffle Pot, an extra refresh, an extra crit, counterfeit crits, and where the hell, Strange Brew, as well as 2 multiple boss passives. Like, man, it's actually just insane. And like, I do think the Reorganizer, it's base of 2/5, and then it's got 1/2 upgrades. I do think it's actually a decent pickup early on as well, just because it's got decent damage that like you're not going to be too sad about picking it up and not high rolling into it. And when you do high roll into it, boy, is that going to feel amazing. But yeah, definitely the best orb in our deck. Critical was honestly not that bad. I kind of was a bit skeptical of what it was going to achieve, but as it turns out, it just has pretty high damage that it's going to be achieving quite a bit, even on Spin Venter. That way, you're not going to be able to find as many on crit effect passives as you would like. Spot Orb was solid, not really that good for most of the round though, to be honest. Before Good Show was even worse. I'd basically just be discarding it most of the round, but it was still doing stuff. I'm. I feel like I need to make an apology to Amigo. I spent ages just not unlocking this passive because I thought it was still -3 damage at the final level. I'm not sure when they changed it, but I feel like it's a lot more decent now. The difference between -2 and -3 is actually a ton. Like, it's actually just so much. I think that the orb can achieve some things. In particular, I think it's an absolutely insane cactus passive. A cactus orb is just like so good with cactus. And I think that picking it up in area 1 and just trying to believe that you're going to get a cactus is actually pretty decent because it has good damage. Downgrading probably isn't going to matter a lot of the time, you would hope. And then the times where it does matter, you can hopefully not shoot it, but you still want to be shooting a highest damage orb, that's the problem. And the overflow is something that's handy to have in a pinch, right? You're not really going to be using it most of the time because you're either not going to be dealing enough damage or not going to have an enemy to pass it on through, but or like sometimes the overflow damage just doesn't actually matter. The Bramble, I didn't even, shockingly enough, I didn't even need the Bramble this run, which is kind of crazy. Usually I always use the Bramble when I pick up a Bramble, but yeah, there were no enemies that I just needed to freeze in place, which meant that it was just a overflow, reasonably high damage orb, which is like, not bad, but yeah, definitely better orbs. Yeah, I love doing these draft runs just because it lets me use some orbs that I don't really get to use that often, and yeah, all of them, all of them I don't really use that often. Like these 3 I use sometimes, sort of barely actually. And I probably only really use yeah, okay. I say that I like Reorganizer when you don't have Shuffle Pot in Area 1 just as a good damage source, but I like never pick it up. I actually do pick up Credible quite bit of times though, I guess. Just because it's helpful in Roundable Cruci just have access to crits. Like if you can find guaranteed crits in Roundable Cruci, sometimes that can just save your run.